Hi, this is Josh Carroll, promoter of I-55 Federated Auto Parts Raceway Park here in Pevely, Missouri. We are excited to come out with our new point series that it's going to be called Battle with the Bullring. It's a $30,000 points fund
Ooh,
between Brownstown, Illinois, and Pevely, Missouri here. So it's for all the classes. Before, when we did some stuff with I-55, it was the bi-state battle,
yeah,
which was only late models.
yeah.
I didn't like that. I thought that everybody ought to be included in it. So we come up with a whole new total point series. We're going to pay the top 10 drivers in every weekly class. So the late models will pay $3,000 to win. The modifieds are going to pay $2,500 to win. With the modifieds, if you don't want the $2,500 and you're driving an impressive modified, you can take the choice of a new chassis.
Wow.
The B mods are going to pay $1,500. Sportsmen's will pay $1,000. Factory stocks will pay $500, and the Pro 4s will pay $500. It's there's going to be a rookie of the year that pays $250, and it can be in any class. The most fast time in the late model, there's a $250 reward for that. You can run, so I'm going to try to explain this. Let's use the late models, for example. They run between Brownstown and Pevely 21 nights total. They'll have to run 15.
Your best 15 nights.
Your best 15 nights. The modifieds, your A mods, run 28 nights total. They'll have to run 20 nights between both. So you can run all of them at Pevely and our Brownstown. You can take your pick. You just have to run both tracks 2 times.
Okay.
So, and if you break, that still counts as you was there. The pro mods, between B mods and pro mods, there's 36 nights between both tracks. You have to run 20 nights to win the 1,500. The sportsmen's, there's 26 nights. You have to run 20 nights. The factory stocks, there's 22 nights. You have to run 15 nights. Pro 4s, there is 30 nights, and you have to run 20 nights. Now, after your maximum amount of nights, you can replace your bad finishes. And what this allows you to do is you're not going to keep, let's just use Mike Harrison, for instance, here when the Prairie Dirt Classic's going on for 5 or 10,000 to win. But if he is leading the points, he'll come back to race with us. So it lets you leave and come back, and you still have a chance to win the points. Or let's say your daughter's getting married, or you've got a family event that you can't miss, or something like that. You can miss a night of racing and not get penalized for it. You can make it up. You might miss 3 or 4 nights, and then you might have to go Brownstown, Pevely, both to make it up. But you can make it up, and you can still win the points with that set amount of nights. You got to run 2 nights at each track minimum. So the drivers meeting at Pevely, we're going to start a little earlier now on Saturday nights, at least until it gets hot. And then if it gets hot, we'll move this back if it becomes a problem. But here in the spring, I think that we're going to try to get done, and we anticipate a large car count. So we're trying to get respect our neighbors and get done as soon as we can get done. So the drivers meeting now will be at 5:15. The pill draw will end at 5:15. Hot laps will be at 5:30, and heat races will start at 6:30.
I like that.
And it gets you home a little earlier, and I think people appreciate that. There's probably going to be a couple drivers that it doesn't work out for, that try to get off work and get here. But, well, if they're close or are going to be here within 15 or 20 minutes, they can call in their pill draw and they'll still make the heat race. So they might miss hot laps, but they'll at least be able to race. So for the Battle with the Bullring Points Fund, there is going to be a membership. The membership is $100 for drivers. It's going to be $50 for crew members. Who you don't have to buy it. Keep that in mind. You don't get no points money, but you get $5 off your pit pass at I-55. So if you come 20 nights, you've got all your money back already. And the minimum paid even for the Pro 4s is $100. So you are getting your money back.
Now, is that required? If you don't buy that membership, can you still be eligible for points?
Up until I think it's June 1st.
Okay.
So if you win the points and you're not a member, I'm paying the second place guy.
Okay.
So and all that money is going to this points fund. I mean, that's where we're collecting some of this money at. We do have some sponsors that have committed to sponsoring the classes. Ruther Ford is the late model sponsor. B&M Auto Body is the modified sponsor. Employee Staffing Group is the Pro Mod sponsor. Max, I hope I pronounced this right. Meixner Tire and Auto is the sportsman, and the Meixner Locksmith is the 4-cylinder. They've come on board with us to sponsor the classes, and so we put this together to kind of help our drivers and crew and give them something to race for here and at both of my racetracks. So it's something that I don't know that's ever been done in this area. But we're going to give it a try this year and see how it works.
That sounds pretty awesome, man.
Yeah. So I assume that there'll be one big banquet for both tracks.
Yes, there is. I think we're thinking somewhere in the middle. We've kind of got a spot picked out, and that way we can honor everybody at one place.
Yeah. That sounds awesome, man. That's pretty cool. A lot of these, people are giving money back to some of the racers like this. It seems to be going to be a great year for mostly racing right here in the Midwest, man.
I'll tell you what, the support I've had from the community here at Pevely has been just really amazing. I mean, it's kind of like the whole town, and they're behind me, and everywhere I go, somebody wants to shake my hand, and hey, we're glad you're keeping our track, and it makes the guy feel good. I can tell you that.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people excited. I know we had Rusty Griffo on last week, and he said, man, I loved Ray Marler, and he's my homeboy. I think that's what he said. And he goes, but I'm excited for this new stuff, because he goes, new blood in there always makes, the first couple of years just it's so exciting.
We've made some improvements, and we got a lot of stuff going on right now, but I put a new bar in, and I'll send you some pictures. Maybe you can throw them in the podcast somewhere along the line.
Yeah.
We put a new T-shirt stand in. It's all in the works, but it's things are changing around here, and they're changing for the good. And Ray's still here. I mean, he ain't moved yet, and hell, he can stay as long as he wants. It don't really matter to me. He's fun to have around, and him and Kenny both have been great to work with, and their families for that matter. I mean, hell, Ray's grandkids, they've been around here helping me do some stuff, and do you need this or do you need that? And I mean, labor or whatever it is, it's just nice to have people that's backing you up and helping you, and if I call Zach, he's over here in 5 minutes to help me, so I can't complain about that at all.
You have to get a couple statues out front, like Busch Stadium, have Ray and them.
Yeah. We'll put Kenny and Ray out front.
Yeah. Well, Josh, got anything else you want to cover? I know you got a lot to do. I know you're there at the track and need to get back to work. So
I think that'll be it. You guys, can you think anything that I missed that I need to?
This was your special announcement. We were just hoping to get you on here so we could do it for you. And
well, I appreciate it.
Release it in a few days, and we'll tag everybody we can and get everything in there. I know with all the following you got and we got, I mean, everybody should, but I guarantee you're still going to get questions.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I tried to ask a few questions as we went, and I don't really have any.
Nope, I
anything
think
else.
that's about it, man. But
One thing that will make a difference if we do get flooded or something and we get shut down, then I gotta figure out something for that. So if we only get to race half the year, I obviously can't do that. So we gotta figure it out. Just where it works for everybody.
Yep.
Awesome.
Let's hope that don't happen.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Well,
All
we did
right.
have a hailstorm right after I bought within 24 hours.
Yeah. I know you got a lot to pick up from yesterday or from Friday from that storm, and as bad as it was, it could have been a lot worse.
That's right, because it just hit. So it hit in Arnold, which is about 10 miles from here.
Yep.
And it hit bad. I mean, there's to send the prayers out to those people, because I know they're going through a lot there. And then it hit West Alton, which is about 10 minutes from my home. And it hit pretty bad there too. And then it hit in Vandalia, which is 10 miles from Brownstown racetrack. So I don't know if my number's 10 or what, but it was, I'm thankful that we didn't get no more than we get. And, send our thoughts and prayers to those people that was affected by it.
Oh, for sure.
Yep. We got, before we get you off here, play day. Is it next Saturday?
Yes. Yep.
All right.
6 to 9 next Saturday. Brownstown's going to be Friday from 6 to 9. It got canceled yesterday. So if you want to come Friday and then come here Saturday, and we'll hopefully we don't get too much rain this week, and we can get on the track a little more and have it ready.
Yep.
Awesome, man.
All right, Josh, thanks for coming on, and we will chat with you again soon, I'm sure.
Appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.